Good evening.
Nalang ko'y question, ma'am, about sa cultural diversity. So, the first question is, does cultural diversity a school strength or weakness?
My answer is strength because through diversity we can learn other cultural heritage that may widen our view about life. So learning others' way of life may cause a student to be more understanding and open.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And the second question is, can you consider whether these differences and diversity affect teaching and learning in schools?
Differences and diversity affects learning because they are set of bases in selecting materials, activities, and methods of teaching and learning schools.
So, thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much among time, ma'am.
Does cultural diversity a school's strength or weakness? Explain your answer. Cultural diversity is a school's strength because it builds up communication and relationship among people with cultural differences. It also enables us to understand and respect other people with various cultures, traditions, and beliefs. By these reasons, we are not only limiting ourselves dealing with common people we meet in our community, but it also gives us an opportunity to embrace and to learn whatever differences they have. Can you consider whether these differences and diversity affect teaching and learning in schools? Yes, it surely affects in a way that teachers have to deal with their differences per se. It is not easy to deal with those people or students who have different backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, religions, traditions, and beliefs. There might be some instances that there will be miscommunications. At some point, students who have cultural differences might feel inferior against his or her classmates. There might be some instances that they feel outcast because they have different religion, they have different beliefs. The way how the teacher deals with this students matters a lot, especially if you wanted the students to feel fairness inside the classroom.
Cultural diversity is a strength as it promotes understanding of different backgrounds. It upholds inclusivity and helps shun discrimination in all contexts. It strengthens a school's trust in promoting unity in diversity. It can affect in a way that teachers need to devise content and context appropriate teaching materials to cater to everyone's learning needs, thereby promoting a safe learning environment for learners in all backgrounds. In the same manner, students also need to adapt and embrace each other's differences while simultaneously strengthening their similarities. This scaffolds to the success of discrimination free learning spaces.
I am going to answer the given interview questions with me. So, the first question, does cultural diversity a school's strength or weakness? Explain your answer. So, for me, cultural diversity can be a school's both strength and weakness since a school is composed of diverse learners who came from different race, gender, sexuality, religion, or culture. So first, cultural diversity can be a school's strength because the students who are exposed to variety of culture will have the opportunity to become aware and knowledgeable with others' culture, and this can be a great advantage to the school since it will encourage parents and students to enroll in since acceptance and respect in every learner's differences are present. So for me, belongingness and to be accepted is what the learners need to feel comfortable with their learning environment. So the second one is Cultural diversity can also be a weakness, especially with the part of the teacher, since we all know that in a diverse environment or classroom, there are diverse learners who have different learning styles, norms, and cultures. So, the teacher needs to use variety of teaching strategies or techniques in order to address every learner's needs and learning.
Question number 1. Does cultural diversity is school strength or weakness? So why? So as a teacher, I can say that cultural diversity would be a school strength because schools learn how to be flexible and innovative in their teaching and learning process. So having students with different cultural background offers a wide understanding of how people differ from place to place. Students get to listen, to see, and share varied cultural practices. It can be language, ideas, knowledge, values, and more in real time. So this is a very good avenue where students get to open their mind, they learn to appreciate, and how to respect people from a different cultural background. So number 2, can you consider whether these differences and diversity affect the teaching and learning in schools? Yes, it's a big yes, since schools always take into account the kind of students that they have. So from there, schools can create a curriculum that will address the needs of these culturally diverse students. For example, a curriculum that offers a safe place for self-expression and collaboration or creativity. That's all.